Welcome back to Rusy Beauty. Thanks for tuning in for this video. Today I have for you my July favorites, including hair products, face, body, nails, and obviously makeup. So without further ado, I just want to get into it because there are a few products to talk about. And July is a very special month, especially my family. I have tons of birthdays. My sister's birthday was on July 31st, so big kiss to my sister if she will ever see this movie. Anyway, so let me get started. I'm just gonna jump right in. For hair, I don't usually do much to my hair, and I think I mentioned this before, but a couple things I like to do. One of them is, you know, do some kind of mask, and I've been using this Organix Brazilian Keratin therapy ever straight, and the smell of this is so delicious. It's like it's a very nutty kind of smell. I really love it, and it like a cocoa butter. You know, it's delicious. I feel like eating it. Anyway, so I've been using this and often enough, maybe like once a week or so. I like to apply it to my hair, you know, and then kind of do like movements like this just to get really in there. And then as I'm in the shower, I do this the first thing, and then I go on doing my other things, and then I just rinse it off at the end. So I really like this product, and the smell on your hair the next day is wonderful. And it doesn't, usually when you apply these masks and you actually, you know, have your hair the next day, it usually feels a little heavy because of the mask. And then on the second day that you wash, it actually feels good. But this one, next day, you're good to go. So I really love this product. And then on the other hand, another product I like a lot, it's this Got To Be Rocking Forever Style Stay Dry Shampoo. And I like to use this sometimes, you know, because technically in the summer I need to wash my hair every night, but sometimes I just don't want to, and it's not really good for your hair either to wash it every night. So I try to squeeze in maybe every other day, and this product helps me a lot. So I just spray it on my roots so it just doesn't look shiny and, you know, oily, because my hair, it's kind of oily, especially in the summer. So this Got To Be Dry Shampoo, I really like this stuff. Then moving on to face. Just want to mention first of all one thing, which is I included as my favorite, which is my Clarisonic Mia. This is the lavender. And the reason why I included this in my favorites because I had an issue with my first Clarisonic, which was all of a sudden one day I plugged it in to charge, and it wasn't charging. And I'm like, what the hell? This thing costs a fortune. How come it's not charging, or it's broken or whatever? So I was digging out my receipt and so on, and I contacted Clarisonic, and they are very good. All you have to do is give them the number in the bottom of your Clarisonic if you have an issue with it. Call, and they'll send you a new one, and then send a prepaid package for you to send your old one in. So I did have an issue with mine, and I bought mine back in February, and I had an issue last month with my Clarisonic. And a couple of tips I got, which I was doing, is I was charging it fully, and then I would use it fully until the battery would completely die. And the lady actually told me I shouldn't do that because it's a rechargeable battery, so you should continue to charge before it actually, you know, before you use the whole charge on it, which I didn't think of, but that's technically what you're supposed to do. And then she also mentioned you should take the brush out and rinse it out, you know, things like that, which I was sort of doing it, but I don't know, for some reason mine just stopped working. And she says that you also need to avoid as much as you can to drop it, which is not a good thing. So I stayed probably like 2 to 3 weeks without a Clarisonic, and I really missed it. So when I got it, I was excited to go back and use it. Do I notice a very different, like, you know, noticeable difference on my skin? Maybe not really, but just to feel that you're really deep cleansing your skin, it makes me feel good. So I really like this stuff. Then along those lines, I have the Philosophy Micro Delivery Peel, which is completely almost empty. I have one more use of this, and it lasts me quite a while actually, and I really like this stuff, and it really feels like it's working in your skin, and your skin feels super smooth after you're done with. And for those of you who are not familiar with, I'll link a video here. I have a whole review and demonstration on this product, so if you would like to check it out. And so this is definitely my July favorite. I probably use this like 3 or 4 times this month, and I have one more to go to be done with this product. Really like it. Then still with face, I have 2 products by Burts Bees. That's the Radiance line they have. This is the night cream, and this is the eye cream, which I dropped and my lid is broken, so but you know, I've used this quite a lot already. So they're the Radiance line, and this night cream particularly, both of them are very moisturizing. I really like both of them, but the night cream, it just has such a nice texture and such a nice smell. I really like this stuff. It's not oily, not greasy. It's heavy enough for a night cream, but it just, you know, it just feels right on your skin. I really like this stuff. So that, and it's nice too because it's all natural, you know, no crazy chemicals, which is always nice, I guess, if you can. And then along the lines of skincare, I have this Body Shop T3 Blackhead Exfoliating Wash. This is another one of those products that you use it and you almost feel like it's working as you're using it. Once you scrub, this has like apricot, crushed apricot stones. That's what will do the exfoliation on your skin. But you do feel this heat on your face when you're applying this. It's like a tingly heat on your, it's interesting. So it almost feels like, it feels good because it feels like it's working. And I love exfoliating my face. And I just showed you 2 exfoliating products, and this being the second one. I keep this in the shower, and if I don't do it every night, I do every other night. I like to exfoliate my face a lot. And then I have my Avene thermal spring water, which I use in the morning after I apply my makeup. I just kind of spray it in the air and let it, you know, like mist on my face. Or then over the weekend, sometimes I just want to give my face like a breather, a couple of days to just kind of not have makeup on and things like that, and I use that just to kind of spray on, and it helps soothe your face and keep your skin okay. If you have like sensitive skin or redness, it helps with that. So I really like this stuff, Avene thermal spring water. For body, I really don't have a lot of things, and I think I mentioned this cream before. This is an elbow and hand cream. The brand is Yes to Carrots. This is one of those very thick lotions, but not greasy at the same time. I really love this stuff for my hand and for my elbow. I keep one at home and one at my desk at work, and it's paraben free. It's wonderful for dry and sensitive skin. I really like this stuff. Every time I am able to get products that don't have crazy chemicals in it, I do, but most of the time they run a lot more expensive than regular products, and they don't offer the you know, the same variety as the regular brands. So once in a while I squeeze in products that are good for you kind of products. That's that. Then nail, I have one favorite nail polish this month, which is OPI. The shade is called Cajun Shrimp. And actually, I'm showing you the regular nail polish, but I also wore this month for a couple of weeks the gel version of it, which I also have. It's a very nice red with this orange kind of tone to it. It's very difficult to describe, but it's a very pretty color. It's very bright and summery. I really love this stuff. So I had, you know, this on for a couple of weeks this month, and I really like it. And if you are able to try it, I totally recommend it. And also the gel version of this, pretty good. Now moving on to makeup, which is the most fun part of all. I'm going to start with eyeshadows. I've had this palette. This is the 88 eyeshadow color palette by Coastal Scents in the warm version. I've had this palette for quite a while and quite a few months, but these big palettes, sometimes I just shove them in the drawers and I don't necessarily reach out for them as much. This month I decided to use it a lot more than before. These are the shades in them, and as you can see, you can make any kind of look with this. And I usually navigate towards the brown, the beige, and thing, you know, the regular go to work kind of colors. But I really like this. I left it on the top of my dresser this month, and every time I was actually able to do a full eye look when I wasn't too late in the morning, I would reach out for this palette, and I really like it. And I don't think it's too expensive either. It's like less than $20 maybe. I'll check that to confirm. Don't quote on me. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. Very nice for neutrals and, you know, right. So like brow highlighters and inner corner highliners, and it's very nice. I really like this stuff. Then the face products that I'm really hooked on this month, and it has been for a while already, are my 2 MAC Prolong Wear combination here, which is my foundation. This is the shade NC25. And my concealer is NW20, and I use this for under eye concealer. Really love this stuff, and the stain power is wonderful, and it'll last on your face for a long time, which is very good, especially in the summer. By the time you get to your destination, you're already like sweaty and disgusting for the most part. So this kind of product really nice and it stays on for as long as you need it to. So I've mentioned these products before in some other videos, whether my June favorites or one of those, because this is still my favorites. And I try to use like a foundation or something like that for quite a while to be able to say, I like it. So I almost feel like I could do a review on those products by now. And then along those lines, I bought this concealer this month. It's a Hard Candy Glamouflage. It's like a heavy-duty concealer that technically covers tattoos and things like that. And I was using for like blemishes on my skin and little spots here and there because my Prolong wear was too light. This is the shade Medium, and I got this at Walmart. I think it was like $6. And I've been using it since I got it in the beginning of the month because I was using the MAC Studio Finish, which I also like, but I thought that the coverage of this one was better, although none of the two actually stay on your skin for that long. So I almost feel like you have to carry around to retouch if you're really bothered by those little flaws in your skin. But I usually apply in the morning and just leave it at home. I don't really bring it with me. But I really like this stuff, and it's for $6. You really can't go wrong with, right? The only thing is sometimes it's hard to find it at Walmart. So happy hunting. Then, still for face, I want to mention my Nars Laguna bronzer. This is another one that I've been reaching out to. I've been reaching in my drawer a lot. It's just an easy, secure choice for bronzer, and I've been using bronzer actually constantly these days. So another product I really like, it's my two blushes for this month. One is Bella Bamba by Benefit, which is like this pink coralish kind of color. I'm always horrible to describe these things, but it's a very nice, very nice blush, and the smell of this is wonderful too. So this is one of my favorites for this month, as well as NYX Cream Blush and Tickled, which is like another like corally pink kind of color. I really like blushes in this color, especially for the spring. So these are my two favorite blushes for this month. Then I also have, which I should have shown when I showed my foundation, but I've had the Beauty Blender for a while, and I first got it and I was excited about it because of all the, all the craziness going on. It wasn't going on YouTube about these sponges. And then I got it and I was excited, but then I'm like, I think I prefer like a brush, to apply my foundation. But then for the summer, I wanted like a lighter coverage, and I've been using the Prolong wear like I mentioned. And this sponge, like a damp sponge to apply this Prolong wear foundation, for me, it's the way that works the best. It's easy, it does the work for you, it blends the foundation into your skin like effortlessly, and it's wonderful. So Beauty Blender for me is definitely part of my favorites this month. Then I have this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Bad to the Bronze, which is a wonderful base shadow. This was actually a lifesaver for me in the morning, for most of the mornings this month, where I just want to kind of have something on my lid and then my eyeliner, and this is definitely the product I was reaching for in my drawer. I have other shades as well, but this one seems to be the most versatile shade for me. So I definitely love these Maybelline Color Tattoos. I actually like them better than the MAC Paint Pots, which I have a couple. Then mascara, I have this Maybelline, the Colossal Water. So this mascara I really like, and even though I've only started wearing this month, and so it's a little liquidy still, I already like it, and I think it holds the curl on my lashes longer than most mascaras I've used before. So I really like this. And then lastly, I have my lipstick of the month, if you like, which is my MAC Modesty. It's a cream sheen. And for me, this is the kind of nude that works for me, like a more pinkish nude, but not nude like hue nude that kind of washes me out. So this is the kind of shade I like for everyday wear, and this lipstick is definitely part of my favorites for this month. So I think this is all I have for you this time, and it's quite a lot of products actually to be calling favorites, right? But this is what I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time. Bye!